Next topic is that Reggie Fils-Aime quits GameStop. Oh boy, GameStop is having a lot of highs and lows this year. Jesus. So again, this comes from IGN. It has been reported that Reggie Fils-Aime has retired from GameStop's board of directors just 1 year after he joined the company. Reggie is one of 8 directors who are set to retire from the board at GameStop's 2021 annual meeting. The remaining board members will largely be made up of directors relatively new to the board, with many of the company's more established directors leaving along with Reggie Fils-Aime. Best known as the former Nintendo of America president, Reggie Fils-Aime joined GameStop's board of directors back in March of last year of 2020. He joined the board at the same time both as veteran retail business executive Bill Simon and PetSmart CEO J.K. Simonak as part of the company's reshuffle. All 3 of them will formally quit the company at the GameStop 2021 annual meeting. So yeah, like we actually talked about this, I believe, on one of our episodes of Dualshock'd, and God, I very much thought that this would be like great news for GameStop, like having Reggie, who pretty much headed Nintendo during the Wii U, which was next to the Virtual Boy the worst selling console, and Reggie was able to take it from the Wii U to the Switch, because didn't he leave just when the Switch came out back in 2017?
I want to say it was around that time. Yeah. So he was there. He was there for a long time. I mean, between in both kind of successful and kind of dark periods in Nintendo history.
Yeah. But he has done such a great job, so I'm curious of the reasoning why. Like, he's leaving. He could be retiring because I believe that he wanted to retire after he left Nintendo and gave it to Bowser, who is now the head. Not like Bowser the character. I think his name is Jim Bowser. I think his name is, but
well, yeah, they didn't leave it to Bowser the character.
No, I get you. I'm joking. But they left it to Bowser, who's running a Nintendo America, and I feel that he wanted to retire then, but then he kind of just had the itch. I think I could be wrong. And
well, I mean, the thing, it's kind of funny. I mean, when you talk to a lot of people when they retire, it's or when they get to that age where they're about to retire, it's hard to let it go. I know it's, we're younger, I mean, we're both in our 30s here. So it's the idea of being retired sounds great to us. Like, oh yeah, I'd love to have just time off and not have to work and stuff and do whatever I want. I mean, that sounds great. But once you get to that age, it kind of reverses itself, and it's hard to let it go. I know, that's the case for my mom, definitely. Just it's hard to let go of that. So I mean, you're looking for things to dabble in and things to do, and I mean, it kind of makes sense. I mean, he's successful. He knows his stuff, so it kind of makes sense for him to want to try out his hand in GameStop here, and and now he's who knows what he'll move on to next.
Yeah. I mean, I wish him all the best, and there's 8 directors leaving, so it's going to be more of the new guys, which could be a good thing. This could be a good thing, but even with GameStop, GameStop is, people's opinion of GameStop is very much, the people don't like GameStop. There's weirdly, I very much have no aggressive bad feelings towards GameStop or whatever. So I don't know. I guess we could see what happens. I mean, mind you, back in what was it, February, March, we had the whole people were buying stock of GameStop, and it was shooting up because it was they wanted to screw with Wall Street because Wall Street was screwing with GameStop by what was it, underselling or I can't remember because this was a while
Yeah, they
ago.
were short selling it, and yeah, it was this kind of this big kind of wild thing that was going on. Yes.
Yep, that was it. So, I guess we'll see what happens. Mind you, during that time when the whole just GameStop stock was going crazy, that was a very interesting time. I very much was following all of that, and I was like, "What is happening? What is this?" So,
Yeah, no, like I said, the tragic thing for me with that was I was so close to just investing some money into it before, and I missed the boat on it, and it sucked. I was so close to putting some money down and getting some stock, and nothing like, not a crazy amount, but I was gonna probably put like maybe 1,000
oh,
or
wow.
so in, and that would have just translated into just a crazy amount of money now. But I missed the boat on it, so what can you do?
I mean,
There's no way I would have. There's no way we ever could have predicted that.
no, God, no. I mean, again, I don't understand stocks and stuff. I am not good with numbers and math. So it was one of those like, oh, I should have done this. Like, and it is what it is. And I guess we'll see what the future holds for GameStop. But I don't see GameStop leaving anytime soon.
Yeah. No.
No. But let's move on.